Rule 97 of the National Electrical Safety Code addresses grounding requirements. Specifically, it states that the grounding conductor shall be connected to the earth by means of a grounding electrode that complies with Part 2 of this rule. For single-point grounded Y 13.8 kV distribution systems, there are different ways to interpret Rule 97. One interpretation involves using separate grounding rods. Another interpretation involves bonding all grounding points together. Considering separate grounding rods, firstly, the grounding conductor can be connected to multiple grounding rods, provided they meet specific spacing requirements. These rods should be located at least 6 feet apart from each other and at least 6 feet away from any other grounding electrode. Secondly, concerning bonding together, the lightning arrestor ground, equipment ground, and secondary neutral ground can all be bonded together at a single point. This single point is then connected to a grounding electrode system, which may include ground rods or buried conductors. The most common and highly recommended practice is to interpret Rule 97 as allowing the use of separate grounding rods. Using separate grounding rods minimizes potential differences between the grounding system and other structures or equipment. By isolating the equipment grounds from the secondary neutral ground, separate grounding rods also help prevent damage to equipment caused by transient surges or fault currents. While bonding all grounding points together is technically compliant with the NESC, it is not generally recommended. There are a few reasons for this. Firstly, bonding all grounding points together can increase fault currents. This increased fault current puts more stress on the grounding system and protective devices. Secondly, bonding together grounding points can create ground loops. These ground loops can lead to electrical noise and interference in sensitive equipment. In conclusion, for single-point grounded Y 13.8 kV distribution systems, the recommended interpretation of Rule 97 is to use separate grounding rods. This approach effectively reduces potential differences, protects equipment, and minimizes electrical interference.